Okay, welcome to my video. Let's see how we roll. And this is only my second YouTube video, so don't get mad at me if it's kind of rough. This is my truck. This is the Peterbilt 389 by Viper. It's a fantastic truck. I got lots and lots of miles on it. And let's pick a job. See where we're at. Let's see, we're in Tallahassee, Florida. Let's go into Sacramento, California. That ain't bad. Set the GPS. Like the way I drive, stay off the frickin' sidewalk. Workshop. As you can see, the front end pulls up. The cord on the CV moves. Pick this job up right here. Oh man, I totally forgot about that. I hope I can get back out of this parking spot. There's about a 10-inch drop-off in the Tallahassee pickup lot here. Turn that damn thing off. Enter Sacramento, California. Take the job. See that little gray area there, right there? See, there's a step there. We are hauling a load of bottled water, Sacramento, California. So I've been playing this game for a while. I'm somewhere up in the 60s on the level. I think it's like 63. I like it. It's really fun and time consuming. I'm running the coast to coast 1.6 map. This is what it looks like. Let's see, make sure it takes me fairly good. Heat going through town, so I generally come up here and do this. That way I don't have to go through any towns. Okay, that's done. Let's find our first fuel spot here. Looks like we'll get some fuel right there to start off with. Let's roll. Coffee while the light's red. Damaged trailer. Nope. Going out of that parking lot. Just a minute, folks. sorry about my squeaky chair. It's old, same as I am, unfortunately. But it's comfortable. And so I've tried spraying it down with some WD-40. It just didn't seem to work. Some squeaks just won't go away. Let's hit the highway. Let's make us a video. It's live broadcasting from the middle of the United States of Kansas. We're playing American Truck Simulator. This is the updated version. And so I'm connected to the Steam Workshop and what have you, which is really nice. This is like this is over my second video. So it's rough. By far no video editing master or anything like that. So this is all a learning game for me. Okay. I wish I had a T27 steering wheel, but I got a mouse, a tracker ball mouse, which allows me to steer pretty accurate, sometimes too accurately, and the keyboard. But it just goes to show you that anybody can play this game. You don't necessarily need a steering wheel, but it would be nice to have a steering wheel, pedal, shifter. I am running the 840 horse engine in here. I like it because of the power, but I think it did a little better on the sound with this engine, but I'll take what I can get. The old cruise control button. Across America. My lights on because when it starts to rain, lo and behold, I will always get a ticket for not having your headlights on. So I just leave the headlights on all the time. All is wet. Haven't got anything on the old TV this morning. depending on what is actually happening in the game and what you see. Brake, motor off, hit the enter button. Have a drink of coffee. As you can hear, I'm running the air starter mod from the workshop on Steam. I like it. I like it better than the regular sound. And these guys always stop here. And I just sort of cut through and do this little rubber ride here. Slide on over there. Go. Hit the zoom button on the cruise control. Unlike Euro Simulator, I like American Truck Simulator because you can, by across to El Paso, and then we pick up, then we do a little loop-to-loop. Welcome to Louisiana. Oh, I was down in New Orleans back in 1976, and they had some of the best cake food. I'd never tried it until then. Now I love it. Haven't had any of them for quite a while. Yeah, I got the Euro Truck Simulator free when I bought the Train Simulator 2016, which I enjoyed playing, and we'll start doing videos on that here sooner or later. And I had it for a couple of months before I ever actually played it, because I thought, well, without a steering wheel, I won't be able to play it. Well, one day I thought, oh, I'll give it a try. And lo and behold, I found out this thing actually works pretty good with this game. And so I've been playing it ever since. And then American Truck Simulator come out, and I enjoy American Truck Simulator so much more than European, because number one, here in this country we know how to make some straight roads, and number two, when you cross an overpass, the damn right lane don't drop off into the exit. You can actually stay in the slow lane, which I consider the slow lane here, and just motivate on through. But in Euro Truck Simulator, you have to get over the left lane in order to go over the overpass, which can be a pain in the neck if you've got a lot of traffic, and AI traffic in Euro Truck Simulator tends to be a lot more aggressive than here in American Truck Simulator. I don't know what they've done different. They have done something. And so, when you go to change lanes, of course, there's always a line of traffic in Euro Simulator keeping you from changing lanes. And if you're not paying attention to the map and you get over well before the overpass, then you gotta slow down and or stop and wait on the traffic to go by. I've got the rain offset set at about 40%. Now you see me going out of the line of the road just because it was having only a tractor mount. If I look down at the keyboard or at something else, it don't take very long to drift out of the road lane line. And occasionally you'll see me do this, and that's when I grab my cup of coffee and have a drink of coffee. Okay, what have they done to the front wheels? Why are my wheels looking funky again? This game takes turns on doing that. So let's go to irritate me to no end. Yeah. We'll have to go in and fix that. Alcoa wheels. I don't know why it's looking like that, but for some reason it is. I'm hoping when I get multiple screens, which I'm going to be doing that here in the next 8 weeks or so, that I can have a nice open cab where I can get rid of this right-hand mirror up here in the corner and use the regular mirror. Because I think that mirror, I mean, it's alright, it does what it's supposed to do, but to me it just don't look like something you can see. And I don't have a head tracker device, so I can't just turn my head automatically and look over that way like you naturally would. Major town coming up, Houston. So I think we are going to get into Houston and see about fixing my wheels. I get closer to Houston, I'll just grab a tow in there. It's way easier than trying to pull in there, turn around, turn the trailer around. Yesterday when I played this game, they looked perfect. I will repair that. And it's going to bug me until I didn't do repair it. Limit's 85 here in Texas. Now, the game makers only knew that in the state of Texas, the speed limit's high for cars, but for semi-trucks, it's 55. You know, and as much as truckers like to talk, I would have thought that they would have consulted some truck drivers while developing this game. Alright, now you see the way I'm facing the right direction and everything. Let's see, might as well do a repair while we're here. 95 bucks. Ooh, that's expensive. Well, I'm up to 63 mil. Okay, why is that looking like that? Try a different set of tires. There we go. I am partial to the Dunlap. There we go. Now see, the back tires fit just right on those rims. But I found out if you use too big of tires, you can see them through the top of the fender once in a while. Okay, confirm order. Let's get back on the road. Lights, camera, action. Shopping Super Sully Mart. It was probably just a small issue, and I can't see it from inside of the truck, but I knew it was there, and it wasn't looking right, and so, you know, stuff like that kind of just irritates me the hell in. The old brights, I'm using the real light spot that I got off the workshop, which knocks down the glare a little bit. Guy that made my physics mod, or made the physics mod that I got off the line. Bouncing up and down, that's the air ride system. Check the map. Alright, we're back on Highway 10. Party our asses across the country. And the CD is mighty quiet this morning. Normally in the mornings it's full of chat. As you can see, I'm level 62. I've driven a distance of 316,277 miles. I am at this level because I earned each and every one of those points. I do not have an experience mod, cheat mod, nor do I have a cash cheat mod. I've made every single one of these dollars to 63 million.3. When I first started playing this game, I ran alone. I borrowed $100,000 from the bank to buy this truck with. And then I ran until I had like $2 million. And then I started buying garages. Well, I would buy a garage. Every time I was in a new city, I would buy the garage up. And so tank, and we make it to, no way, maybe, but it'd be close. Yeah, we'll make that, I think. But we can always stop and fuel up. I'd rather stop and fuel up. Now the bad thing about this mod, this truck mod, is it says it's got a 300-gallon tank, which in fact it's only got a 220-gallon tank. So, stop it ever so often, a little bit more than what you would normally do to get fuel. But I don't mind, I guess. Breaks up the monotony of driving straight down the highway, because it can get a little tedious, but that is just like real life. When you're driving across the country, you get bored. And when they made this map mod, did a real good job at placing the rest areas and fuel stations. So it works out nicely. Oh my. I'm sorry folks, I gotta something I gotta answer here on the text. Unfortunately, real life invades my gaming again. Just give me 1 minute and I'll be right back. Considering I have an open mic, probably here if I was to make a phone call and answer this. So, a couple of buttons pushed here and there and I'm good to go. And for those of you that may be just joining me, this is only my second live broadcast of American Truck Simulator. And so if it's rough, or if I'm kind of rough and what have you, I apologize for that, but I am by no means one of those professional YouTubers you see out there. I'm just experimenting with this to see if I will like it. And I bet I forgot to pull up the wheel after I went and repaired. Somebody must have told this map creator of the Coast to Coast 1.6 that in Texas they have absolutely nothing on the sides of the road, because in all the other states you'll see bushes and trees, what have you, alongside the road. But here in Texas, this is what you see. Absolutely nothing. If anybody is watching my live stream, I only have one screen, so if you're writing something in the chat on YouTube, I cannot see it, and I apologize for being a grumpy white guy. faster. So there'll be areas where I just get tired of talking and get right down to driving. It's the only video game that I actually like to hear music on. I normally have like the old rock and roll tunes playing on the radio. Since I got the CB mod, I tend to like to listen to that. It gives it a bit more of a realistic feel. But the only thing is times that I've been in a semi truck, I've always had the CD going and the radio. So I wish you could kind of do both. But you can't. So it is what it is. I've just now been getting into Sims games here this last year, 2016. Well, I guess I got into the railroad game last year when the Train Simulator 2016 came out, like September of last year. I had been playing different types of war games like World of Tanks, Armored Warfare. I played EVE for 8 years straight. But I definitely got a bit tired of the heat. Got burnt out on it. So I don't play it anymore. And I do have a bit of a heart condition. So the more games I would get way too stressed out on. Because although I think I'm a good player, I'm probably just a moderate player. And I get killed a lot, and it sucks. So, here on the Sims games, the reason why I'm switching to Sims games is I enjoy video games. Nobody's trying to kill me, and I don't have to go out and kill nobody. There's way too much violence in this world for me. All you gotta do is turn on the TV and you get all the violence you want off the evening news. So, this is kind of my retreat from all of that type of stuff. Trying to find a name for my truck. I haven't figured out, which surprises me, all these miles on this truck, and I haven't named it yet. But I finally found a paint job that I actually like. Skins are, with the Viper mod, truck mod, there's lots of different skins, but, a lot of them I just don't like. So, the one I really like come off of the older Viper mod before the update to the beta version on the game. And it was done by Viper and AMT, I think it was. And it was the white, and it had a blue stripe down the side of it, about a foot tall, down the side of the truck. But it wasn't just blue, it looked like space. It looked like the universe. And it was a very cool skin. And I have searched the internet from one side down to the other, because I thought, well, on that mod, and that was a large mod. This truck mod is normally about 172 megabytes, but that was a bit of an older version of the Viper truck, and it was 435 megabytes. It was the biggest much more skins in it than what it does now. And I don't really like plain colors. Now this candy apple red is something that I've done myself. It's probably one of my favorite colors when it comes to automotive, and I think I got it took me a while, but I think I've got it right down to the exact tones and colors and everything I like. Now I could speed up and do 85, but like I said, I'm an old fart and I just like to take my time and do this across the country. Look at all the scenery. I mean, Lord, there's so much scenery out here. It feels dry. I'm kind of being sarcastic because I'm in Texas. I think the creators of this game have done a pretty wonderful game. Done a pretty wonderful job on this game, but I think they've been a bit lacking on expanding the map. To me, you can just drive California and Nevada. It didn't take very long to get bored with that, so I went and looked for a map mod, and I found this Coast to Coast. I used the Coast to Coast 1.4, and then I went to 1.5. Now I'm on the 1.6. And it really makes it feel like long-haul trucking. And I enjoy it. And I can't imagine the time it took for that guy to lay all this stuff, to create the roads, stuff alongside the roads and the cities. I'm not sure I have the patience for that. Marvelous job. Boston looks great. Miami looks really swell. You can go down and rest on the beach and watch the ships go by. Done a good job in New Orleans. You go across the channel, you can see the ships out in the ocean. So I tip my hat to that guy. Done a really nice job. I want to thank him. And I think the creators of this American Truck Simulator should give you a job. And you know, on Train Simulator 2016, you can make your own maps by using the Google overlay thing, so you can make the actual real rails, which also works for the roads. And I wonder if that's what this gentleman used to create these highways and byways here. I don't see why the company can't do that. Hire a guy, hey, sit down and make a map of the United States and turn this into a real long-haul trucking game. But a lot of people don't have the patience to sit down here for 2 hours it takes to run across the country. You know, they want to play a game for 30 minutes and be done with it. That's fine. It's good for them. But I like to kill time with video games. And so I like the long-haul aspect. You know, I am just babbling on. And like I said, if you're watching the live stream, I only have but one screen, so if you're writing something in the chat, I can't see it. Hopefully in the next I hope that they don't make like they're supposed to come out with the state of Arizona next. And I hope that ain't going to be some DLC that they're going to try to sell us each and every state in the nation. You know, I understand the need to make money, but let's not, you know, rape the guys, people that are playing their game. High-tech redneck coming through. Make way, make way. Certainly did. Oh well, we'll just take that. That ain't bad. Nice thing about American Truck Simulator, even if you pass the turn up, you can still make another turn down the road, whereas Euro Truck Simulator, you have to drive 42,000 miles just to find a place to turn around. Has aggravated me. And I do have the fatigue thing set off or turned off, so I don't have to sleep, which is nice because it still gives me the same amount of time to deliver. So when I make mistakes like that, by missing a turn, and it takes me a bit longer, then it doesn't matter. I still get there on time. And probably some of you out there are like, well, you need the thing turned on, give it a aspect of realism. Well, no, I don't. Just to pull off the side of the road, push a button, and 10 seconds later you're all rested up and done. I could have been that many more miles down the highway in that time. Talking about that's alright. I don't mind. I'm gonna refresh my coffee here real quick, so you're gonna hear my chair squeak. Oh, squeaky. Little sugar in my coffee. For some sugar. And fire me up a cigarette. Oh man, I wish I could quit smoking, but I've been smoking for like 42 years. And it's my last advice I got. I don't drink anymore. And that don't mean I drink. I do drink less. A lot of people say, well, do you drink any less? It's like, yeah, I drink quite a bit less. I don't hardly drink at all in social occasions anymore. And ever since they took smoking out of the bars in this free country of ours, I don't like to go to a bar and sit there and drink and then have to go outside and smoke. And so I just quit going to the bars when they did that. Alright, back to the pavement. And if you're watching this video, I'd like to take this time to thank you for watching my stuff. I know it's been rough and a bit crude, and I can be a bit rough and a bit crude around the edges. Roundabout, yep. I normally try not to deliver to anything in California just because the speed limit is 55 there. But I went ahead and took this delivery. Sacramento, you can get a lot of pretty decent paying loads out of it. Considering I am one of two drivers set in my ways. Who knows? And like I said, if you're viewing on the live stream, because I am live streaming, I only have one screen. So if you write something in chat, I have no idea what it says because it's running in the background and I can't pull it up on the, without getting out of the game to look. I don't want to do that. I tried to pull it up on my smartphone, but for some reason it would only show me the video of what I'm streaming. But you know how the chat is alongside your video, it would show that. So that didn't work. Sorry if you're writing something in the chat window and I don't respond or answer. I just don't see it. Arizona! Welcome to Arizona! Lo and behold, in this game, the reason why I set the speed limit to 65 in this cruise is because I won't be paying attention to a speed limit change out here on the highway. And whenever there's a speed limit change and say you go from 75 to 65, there'll be a cop right there to give you a ticket. So I try to avoid tickets and crashes as much as possible. It does happen from time to time. We're running out of fuel. Oh shit. Oh. There's one right there. That will do. See, I got to talking once a man and getting to my gate. I did not realize that was that low. Hopefully I have enough fuel information there. Otherwise, you get to see me get towed again. gonna get lucky? Am I gonna get lucky? Son of a bitch. Now see, I ran out of gas. And I am going to take $230, so it's got a 240 gallon tank. Some of them a bitch. I got lucky there. I guess I'm going to have to pay a bit more closer attention to that. Oh, you bastard. Wouldn't go up from me. I hope it shrinks your interior of your car while it's raining. My next turn will be in just outside of Barstow. Okay. Video looks okay. I'm not sure the streaming quality. I think I got it set at pretty decent rate. Speaking of that, I should probably pull it up on my phone so I can watch it. Telephone in hand. YouTube. Skip the ad. Hey, look at that. There I am. Ha ha. What a wonderful sight. You know, when I was younger, I would have never dreamed that I could sit in my living room and video talk. Hey, look at that. There I am. Ha ha. With people from all around the world. Never dreamed that I could sit in my living room and video talk. Come on. With people from all around the world. Sorry about that delay, folks. Just want to make sure that the stream was looking okay. 40 seconds here, and we'll get right back on the road.
Sorry about that delay, folks.
Now, see, I wish that on my telephone I could see the comments, and if there are see the chat, and if somebody out there knows how to do that, if they could leave a message for me, that would be fantastic, and tell me how to do it, because like I said, I am by no means a professional broadcaster. And I hear my puppy dog scratching at the door, wanting in. She's an 11-year-old female lab, the largest female lab I've ever seen in my life. She weighs 115 pounds, and she's as tall as a male dog. She's been a good buddy of mine. We like to go fishing. She likes to go swimming. We have a good time going out camping on the weekends. She misses the wide open spaces in New Mexico when we used to live in New Mexico. She could run and run and run, and nobody gave a shit out in the desert. But here in the thriving town, small Kansas town with one stoplight in it, you can't really do that. That California line? Oh, at the gas station. I got to remember to drop my speed, because lo and behold, there will be an officer of the I'm going to steal your money. And give me a damn ticket. I can't believe how lucky I got just posted up to the gas station. That's kind of incredible. And if you're just tuning into my live stream and you're writing something in the chat box, I am sorry. I only have but one screen, so I cannot see what you may be saying in the chat. So if you say ask me a question or something, I just can't see it. I'm sorry, I don't have another screen yet. I'm working on from, if it was a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it's around a 7 or an 8, possibly an 8. I like it. I built it myself a few years back. It's the Republic that gave me equipment. Jesus. I think I pronounced that wrong. So if I did, I apologize to the company. I like their stuff. Don't like this bus. Oh yeah, try to get around. See what I can. Noise stations closed. Now I have pulled in, they need to do something about liquid waste stations and inspection stations. Because I have pulled in there with a truck that had like 40% damage where I had a wreck. And it said, okay, you're fine. And let me go. Well, when I had done that in real life, I'd be having to call a tow truck up to tow me to town to get my truck fixed. And I thought in the update that they said CAT scales in the fuel station would be able to weigh yourself. But the couple of scales I have tried, I've got nothing out of. I pulled up on them, but lo and behold, nothing happens. But that was part of the update they were doing. For some reason it don't work. At least I haven't been able to get one to work. So it is what it is, I guess. And which is really no big deal. I don't think you can get an overweight. Or I don't think you can be overweight in this game. Water, I believe. Yeah, bottled water. California. People in California are thirsty. They got no water. Why the state has not made any desalinization plants out there. They're sitting right next to trillions and trillions and trillions of gallons of water, and all they'd have to do is build a couple of 2 or 3 desalinization plants, and they would have more water than they can shake a stick at, and they would leave the natural resource water, such as the lakes and streams and rivers, alone instead of draining them. It's beyond me. Why they don't do that is beyond me. But I guess they'd rather drain the natural resources from the lakes, streams, rivers, and then build desalination plants. Tell the people of California raise so much cane that they do it. I doubt that they will. And tell me they don't do it because it costs like $400 million to do. But when people move out of California because there's no water, then they're really going to start to lose some tax money. Coming up on Okay, I'll have to take a station break here, people, and I'll be right back. And again, folks, if you hear the squeaky chair, I'm sorry. I've tried WD-40, but it just don't seem to help. I'll try it again today and see if I can fix it. Like that trailer. Away we go. So this is only my second broadcast. I am by no means a professional broadcaster or one of those YouTube guys that makes their living off of this. I can, with what I have. Of course, being an old fart, I was raised that way. Looks like I'm going so slowly at a mile over the speed limit. In California, where the speed limit, or at least here anyway, in the game. I don't recall what it is in real life. Scenery looks very cool. I love spikes. I use that particular wheel just for the spikes. Ooh, go ahead and stop, yeah. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do own the whole road. Okay. Well, I see my buddy has just showed up online. He's been trying to teach me how to mod. And I'll give him credit. He's been wonderfully patient. I suck at this. But considering I'm learning how to live stream now, I don't guess I'm doing too often bad. And if you're on our live stream, you just join and you're trying to chat to me and something in the chat box, I have the chat turned on. I cannot see it. I only have one screen, so I cannot tell if somebody is writing something in the chat box. And I apologize for that. I'm fixing to remedy that now that I'm going to start broadcasting. I'm probably going to start broadcasting at least 1 or 2 trips a day. The days that I play. And I enjoy this game. And, you know, I don't know if anybody will subscribe, but if they do, I thank you. If not, I thank you anyway for taking the time to watch my video. Helicopter is flew overhead. Let's see, where is, oh, I got quite a ways to go yet. Okay. Where am I going anyway? I am going to Walmart. Yay! I don't know how that got changed to Walmart. I think it changed it when I added that trailer mod that I'm pulling. Because before that, it was all the original default stuff. I guess I'm going to have to break down and buy a new insulated coffee cup. Coffee gets cold in a regular cup. Sitting here. Now, if and just taking my eyes off the road with this tracker mouse that I use, I end up in a field somewhere. This is not good. Please pull in so we can slow you down before you hit the top of this hill. 89,400 pounds. Make way. Oh, hello, truck. How are you today? So I'm trying to figure out a name for my truck. I haven't been able to name this truck yet. No, I don't know why, but I name my vehicles. I think a lot of people do out there in the United States. Just a habit I got into ever since I had my first car. Chevrolet Bel Air, 2-door, that I bought for $100 with a transmission in. That I bought for $75. Back then, that was a lot of money. And I really driving that car around. I don't even know what happened to it. I can't even remember if I sold it or what. I know I didn't wreck it. Now. And I went through this stage of buying Road Runners, and Super Bs, and GTXs, and Corn F500s, all of the late 60s from 68 till 72. And now those cars are selling for well over $100,000 in stores. And I used to have a yard full of them when I lived out in Las Vegas. And now I don't have any of them. I had a 68 Barracuda, 71 Challenger. Oh, that was such a nice car. I went through the low par stage. Well, this hasn't been a bad trip. The weather hasn't been as bad as I expected. Considering I have the rain set at about 40%. Sacramento, Stockton. California dreaming. Yeah. Genevieve. Beach Boys. That goes way back for you young people that never heard of them. Jan and Dean were a lot like the Beach Boys. They were kind of in competition with one another. As a matter of fact, they sang a lot of the same songs. And then one of the two, I can't remember if it was Jan or Dean, got in an auto accident and suffered from brain damage, and he was never the same after that, so they sort of dropped out of sight. Which was sad. You know, everybody remembers the Beach Boys. Nobody hardly ever remembers Jan and Dean. Put out a lot of good music. If you like beach music type of stuff. Let's have a look at the map, see where our turn's going to be. Is it just going to be, it's going to be a 1, 2, 1, it's going to be the third. I have tried running this game without the GPS thing. I pass turns, I get lost, and that's why I call my company name is Red Light Fever, because I just get in there half the time I don't know what I'm hauling, where it's going. I just get in and follow the red line until it stops. White line fever, I get the red line. $65 mile an hour for cars, 55 for trucks. 65 wouldn't be bad in California. Like I said, I do a lot of driving. Exit coming up here. We're almost done with our second broadcast. And if you've tuned in all this time, I want to take this time to thank you. Or if you're watching the video, boy, I lose a lot of frames coming into town. I want to take the time to thank you, appreciate you. I know life is busy, and so it takes a little effort to sit here for an hour or two and watch. God damn it. Oh, I messed up there. Sorry for the cuss words. I bet there's somebody directly behind me. There it is. Alright. Like the bullet. I hit the wrong button. That's why I want to hit the G-force. Or not G-force, but G27. Because you won't hit the wrong pedal. Now I'm going to find a place to turn around at. This looks like it's going to be up the road there a bit. and instead of hitting the brake pedal. Damn it, what a stupid mistake that was. Let's see, I want to come around and take that, come around and take that, and then I'll be going back the right way. After all these miles on here, over 300,000 miles, I still make these rookie mistakes because I wasn't paying attention to some stupid thing like that. Happens. Life happens, my friend. I just thought I'd come down here and see what's underneath this overpass looks like and make sure it passed its strictest of inspections. And see, that's another reason why I have the fatigue feature turned off. Because even though it's taking me a little longer to get there because I passed or overshot the turn, I still have plenty of time get where I'm going. And for those of you that may or may not be watching, I cannot tell. I only have one screen. And if you write something in the comments, then I guess I'm sorry I'm not replying. I just do not see it. Walmart bound we are. Have a drink of cold coffee. Trying to make idle chit chat so this video don't seem so boring just to watch. I'm not sure that's the right thing to do. Okay, Walmart shoppers, here is your bottled water. Good Lord, can they don't have a stoplight down there or what? Okay, I'll do the flasher. Okay, the flasher thing is not working. Stop when you had your flashes on. Well, I guess they've gotten rid of that particular. So not really any surprise. Look at that, there's a frickin' post right in the middle of my apartment. Parking area, so we're just gonna cheat. Oh, level 64. Look at that. I've earned every one of these experience points the hard way. No experience mods. Get the hell out of this truck. Okay, Walmart shoppers. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. And of course, like all the rest of those folks say, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a nice day.